On May 23rd here at Zoo Knoxville, we're going to be celebrating World Turtle Day, which is probably one of the greatest days of the year. So there are currently thought to be 356 species of turtles and tortoises, including sea turtles, worldwide. And unfortunately, 60% of them are listed as threatened with extinction according to the IUCN. That is the second most threatened group of vertebrates in the world, just behind primates, which are at 61%. So unfortunately, those two groups of animals are really in dire straits and in need of protection in the wild and in captivity. Everyone knows turtles. Everyone, for the most part, likes turtles, even if you don't like other reptiles. Generally, most people are okay with turtles. Some can live as long as humans. Some can live much longer than humans. And because of that, they don't try to replicate, breed, produce offspring of themselves nearly as frequently as other animals do. So if you think about it, every box turtle you see crossing the road, you probably see just as many that get hit by cars. And every loss to the population seems small, but when you live that long, it really does decimate them. And then you take this on a worldwide scale, you have not just habitat destruction, you have collection for black market pet trade, you have collection for medicinal purposes. Turtles and tortoises are really highly sought after in a lot of Southeast Asian medicines. Because the turtles live so long, they're thought that they will give those properties to the people that take them, even though the parts of the shell that they use are keratin, which is the same stuff as fingernails. Maybe people can start collecting fingernails. I don't know. But that would be better for the turtles if they did that. So that has led to not only populations declining throughout Asia, but is now affecting here in the United States. Turtles are collected by the 100 load at times, and they're shipped out. The herpetology collection here has focused on tortoises from Madagascar, and then a very rare turtle that's native to the eastern United States called the bog turtle. And over the years we have increased our collection to where we have approximately 28 species of turtles and tortoises in the collection. The overwhelming majority are listed either as endangered or critically endangered. And we have established these breeding groups as basically assurance colonies in case the animals were to disappear in the wild and there's a need to return offspring back. The common thought of as zoos as arks, as reserves for these species that might disappear in the wild. It is really true for turtles and tortoises. And over the last few years, they've created basically a top 50 list that you really don't want to be on if you're a turtle, because it means that you're in really serious trouble. We currently work with 14 of the top 50 species that are listed and threatened with extinction. Plowshare tortoise, the McCord's box turtle, the Rhode Island snakeneck turtle, Pan's box turtle, Madagascar big-headed turtle, Sulawesi forest turtle, Arakan forest turtle, Egyptian tortoise, Madagascar flat-tailed tortoise, radiated tortoise, spider tortoise, bog turtle, and finally the pancake tortoise. We just began the 33rd year of working with bog turtles up in the northeast part of the state with our partners, the Nature Conservancy and Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. And this year we're looking into a specific bog to see how many females are going to lay eggs this year, and we're going to be able to track them. In 2017, we started the Radiated Tortoise SAFE program through AZA, which stands for Saving Animals from Extinction, with our partners, the Turtle Survival Alliance, Utah's Hogle Zoo, and Oklahoma City Zoo and Botanical Garden. And unfortunately, as many of you all have seen, last year there was a massive confiscation of 10,000 radiated tortoises, and the need was there to go help these animals. And we were fortunate that we were able to send our lead keeper of herpetology, Stephen Nelson, and one of our primary veterinarians from UT, Dr. Ed Ramsey. They were able to go over on 2 separate trips and stay there for 2 weeks at a time, just trying to get these animals nourished and ready and healthy enough so that they could be moved to another facility that was better set up to hold them long term until these animals can be returned to the wild. And so this is a minimum of a 3-year program that we're working with radiated tortoises in Madagascar, but it's our hope that we will continue working with them for many years on until they are secure enough in the wild that they don't need us anymore. Arguably the most famous resident here at Zoo Knoxville, Al is our giant Aldabran tortoise that has been here since 1974. We don't honestly know how old he is, but we guesstimate him to be well over 100. And he weighs 525 pounds, so who doesn't want to see Al? It's going to take all of us to work together. You know, guests come and ask what they can do, and of course coming and supporting your zoo is a great way to start with that, and donating to conservation organizations like zoos, like the Turtle Survival Alliance, if you're really into turtles like we are. So there are a variety of things that our guests and everyone can do to help not only turtles and tortoises, but all animals, including ourselves on this planet.